Newsfirst, face to face with Jamal Ratnayaka.
A very good evening and welcome to this evening's edition of Face to Face, where we bring you all things politics here in Sri Lanka. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jamal Ratnayaka this evening, and as you are aware, politics in Sri Lanka is never out of style. It's always trending, and the players in this political arena bear varying views that they bring out from time to time. And tonight we have such a guest who is very vociferous about the ongoings and the developments that happen in Sri Lanka. He is Mr. Wasantha Samarasinghe, who is the national organizer of the National Trade Union Centre and also convener of Voice Against Corruption. A very good evening to you, Mr. Samarasinghe.
Good evening, Jamal.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for the invitation.
So let's get to it. What were you doing on Blackout Saturday, Mr. Samarasinghe?
I think there may be some rumors regarding there is inside sabotage and something. It's happening gradually things, but the end of the day, people are suffering without the electricity. That's the main problem. Then there may be a technical fault. We came to know that from the inside information. There may be some other stories behind, but right now we came to know that the inside information is calling. That's a technical fault or had happened. Then after that, tripped the whole system. They I think more than 4 or 5 hours. They already corrected, but so many explanations and so many definitions regarding these issues. End of the day, still we are not proper solution to continuous electricity supply. That was the people are suffering without the electricity within that day.
I see. The reason I started off our conversation tonight with this particular issue was because it seemed pretty ironic, the timing of this blackout. On Friday, we saw a very horrendous and gibberish bill being presented to Parliament with errors in the Sinhala text of the electricity bill that is proposed and will be tabled in Parliament next year. And there has been heavy resistance from trade unions regarding this proposed bill, Mr. Samarasinghe. And on a day like Friday, when it was presented, and on Saturday, a blackout occurring, made a lot of people believe that that might have been an act of sabotage, although now many are saying, and even the authorities are saying, that it was in fact a technical error. Let's talk about this particular electricity bill, Mr. Samarasinghe.
Yeah.
As the national organizer of the National Trade Union Centre, trade unions have been up in arms against this particular bill. What is your stance on that matter?
Yeah, thank you, Jamal, to raise the question regarding the electricity bill, upcoming electricity bill. That's the government plan. They are going to privatize electricity. Then they have a propaganda against the workers and against the union inside the electricity board. Not only that, they are planning to do that as before they bring this bill.
Okay.
I would like to mention and draw attention to you. Then our union General Secretary, Ranjan Dayalal, he is the General Secretary of the Electricity Board Union. He already he expends his entire life to protect board and protecting workers' right. On behalf of our union leaders, I have to mention right now ministers and their administration bodies took a decision to the union leaders who are not in the service. That means they have already right to be with the union after the retirement. That came from the Trade Union Act.
Yes.
So, but they are believing if in the inside there may be a possibility to uprising. That means the workers are, very well. Then all other union get together with him, and after that's why already took a decision to not allow it to come inside. That is sabotage and violation. They are violating all the rules and regulation because of they try to privatize electricity. Electricity board. then so many issues inside. Then that's why they are try to label the power cut on Friday and Saturday. It is also planned power cut by the workers and engineers. So inside it's happening because of they are against the bill. The main thing, Jaimal, this government and the president doesn't have that kind of mandate. That's the main thing, because the president are coming for the cover-up period of the Gotabaya.
Yes.
He doesn't have a mandate, people mandates. The parliament also, the constitutionally we can accept, but the thing is, people are not accepting. They are asking election. They are violating the law in the country. That's why they have stopped the local government election right now 10 months.
Yes.
Then this government doesn't have any legal or people mandate to the privatized electricity board. The people are against that. The workers are against that. As a trade union movement, we also against that. The electricity is very sensitive sectors for the country. It's a national security as well as the people's needs.
Yes.
Then all the people should have power. That means they have a power to live. Then the electricity may be the very important thing to the country.
Yes.
If they privatize, then it will be very, very critical to utilize poor people in the country. That's why the privatization is very easy to say, but the people should have accept that. I would like to say that this government doesn't have mandate to do that, but they are going to privatize not only the electricity board but also all the public asset in country. Just like last 2-3 decades they did it. Well, then as it is, their final position of the government, they believe in this is their last chance. That's why they are trying to do all the public asset to privatize.
Right.
Because of they are getting commission and they are earning money. That's the thing. That's the behind stories of this privatization.
Right.
So as a union perspective, we all are opposed to this bill, and also the electricity board union. Not only the electricity board, all other union also support the struggle who are conducting by the electricity board union with the all other union to protect the board.
But let's forget about the commissions and the kickbacks for a second and talk about the case for privatization. We know in Sri Lanka, state-owned enterprises are most of the time running at a loss, and there are many inefficiencies at state-owned enterprises. And there has been a rising trend of people calling for at least private-public partnerships to get rid of these inefficiencies and also to make these SOEs restructured so that they function in a more effective way that will cater in a better way to the consumer. So are you completely against privatization, or should there be some element of a private entity coming in and at least streamlining this process, Mr. Samarasinghe?
Really, Jaimal, we are completely not privatized. Privatization.
Okay, not against it.
Not against it, because right now in the current contents in the global world,
yes,
all are involved with the private-public partnership, maybe the private and the public, everything there. Then we have to consider our situation. The very, very interesting topic you raised, but the time is, I don't know, the time
it's
is...
fine, you can go ahead.
But we have privatized so many SOEs. What happened right now? Not only that, we bring some private sectors, CEOs and chairmen to public sectors, companies and some institute to mobilize and strengthen them.
Appoint them into governing bodies.
The governing body and took a decision how to run it without the loss. What happened right now? The result we have to review. After that we have to take a decision. Otherwise, the wholesale Vikramasinghe, the Vikramasinghe in Sinhalese, people know he is a Vikramasinghe, because he always talking about the privatize, the selling off of the fashions. You see, the 2017, we took a decision, the Wickramasinghe government took a decision to privatize to give the China harbour, the Hambantota harbour. What happened? 6 years right now, 6 years. What happened? Still, we are in the same position. No developments. Nothing happened. That there may be some different scenario because if it is took by the Chinese company, then they will develop what they wish.
And now a joint venture is going to handle operations at Mattalai airport as well.
The thing is, when we privatize the asset, that should be benefit to the country, no?
Yes.
Otherwise, why? See, the Sri Lankan airline, very, very interesting topic to discuss. That's why I said you. Then, when we talk about the Sri Lankan airline, all the people are worried because it's a loss-making company, not a profit-making. Yes. Loss-making company. That is what they are calling. But who took the decision to making loss this company? Previous government, their appointment, and present government, and the appointment, the authority of the company, they have took a decision, no? Reduce the loss, but nothing happened, no. That's why I have to mention here, Jayamal, we have a 22 plane.
Okay.
Sri Lanka Airlines.
The fleet at present.
The fleet all together 22. All are leased.
Okay.
Then even you can go and search the price of this flight. A320, A321. That is our fleet's name flight. The monthly rental just like $200,000 to $400,000.
Right.
It's depend on their facilities.
Yes. Then the size of the flight.
Size of the flight and $200,000 to $400,000 per month rental. But the Kapila Chandrasena, famous CEO, was appointed by the Rajapaksa's government.
Yes.
He get caught to bribe the company, and the court case was held in the international court.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Then after that, we have to review our agreement, no? Right now, Jayamal, we are paying more than 700,000 per month rental per lease. As a chairman, as a director, as a CEO, if you face the incident like your company, what you are going to do?
Yes.
You will take a decision as soon as possible and reduce the loss.
The loss, yes.
Then you have to tell them, the company, the agreement was signed by the previous government and the CEOs, they are getting bribe from you. That's why the market price is 200,000, 50, then 300,000. We are paying 700,000, 900,000, 1 million they were paid. Some planes. Then we have to reduce it, no? Jamal, for a year, the Sri Lankan airline earning $150 million loss because of the 22 plane fleet we are leasing payment. Leasing more, we are paying more than that. If we are considered the 400,000,
yes,
then all we consider at 400,000 per month rental, but we are paying more than $150 million. $150 million more because of this agreement. Then we have to review the agreement. Then after that, this will be become a profit earning company. The ground handling, the cargo, we are earning profit. But passenger service, you are not going flight by without a ticket, no?
Yes.
Before you enter the flight, you have to pay the
hefty
ticket,
amount.
No?
Yes.
And it is not a bus, private bus, it is not a train. Then people are using that some kind of without a ticket, no? But plane, no. When the London flight is landed, if the business class ticket was all are sold out, that is the cost cover. Others are profits. Some journey making more than $1 million.
But all those profits are wasted
because of the lease agreement. Because we are paying more than $400,000 per month for one plane.
Right.
Then we are talking about this is a very, very dangerous situation. Then we have to consider about that. Then we have to consider restructure. There is more than 200 officers getting salary 1 million, more than 1 million salary. All these 200 officers, what their contribution? Their restructure must be there. They reduce the these
the salary scales
also. But engineers, technicians, flight attendants, and all these staffs, ground handling staffs, they are the people who are earning money.
Yes.
Still, they don't have a salary increase.
So it's not being distributed equally amongst the
that's
employees.
but the hierarchy level, they are protecting
above
them.
a certain point, C-suite employees get
That's
the
why
highest.
then when we discuss and when we talk about the privatization, we have to consider and revisit what was happening in the previous.
Right.
What is we are doing in right now? All the properties. The privatization is not the solution, but the private-public partnership should be the strong with the government's support.
Yes.
Otherwise, so many privatization projects we have already done. What was happened? Tire, steel, and so many other industries we have privatized. What are the benefits we got right now? That's the thing. Then they are very easily say the SOEs are making loss. We have to have a privatized. But insurance company not making loss. Telecom not making loss.
Exactly.
Profit company, profitable company, And why we are going to privatize that? All the public bankers. Why we are going to privatize is these public bankers? That belong to the government.
Yes.
No. If there's issues, then we have to put the capital to the bank. But issue is government getting loan and they are not paying the loan. That's the thing. And the example, Ceylon Petroleum Corporation was when the 2022 end of the December, they have to pay $3.5 billion for a two public bank.
Okay.
People's Bank and BOC.
3.2
billion.
3.2
to $5 billion.
Right.
$3,500 million. Then all the debts acquired by the Treasury.
Yeah.
But Treasury not granted any support to the two public banks. The banks are holding that without interest income. The government, they are mentioning this is from the government. The thing is, our practice is not good. We have to restructure and campaign. We also as NPP, as a union, we also thinking there should be a restructure in SOEs. But the restructuring means not a privatization.
But a perfect balance of both.
Of course, the people should have get the benefit from the country, no?
Right.
Some people are their income is very less. Poor people are low income people.
Yes.
They should have benefit. Education, health, transportation. The benefit should have fulfilled by the government.
Yes.
Right now, when the people are going to the hospital, they don't have medicines.
Yes.
Drugs. Then the so many schools in our area, in Anuradhapur also, they have so many issues. The more than 2,000 schools doesn't have enough water and sanitary facilities.
Right.
So we are talking about the 2023. Now we are just in the 2024.
2024.
We are talking about the global world. Still our child doesn't have water in the school. That is the thing. But the thing is, Jamal, we are paying in 2024 interest payment with this budget 2,659 billion. The salary of the public sector workers 1,300 billion. Education expenses 250 billion. That means 10 times of the annual expenses like education. 10 times we are paying as interest. We got a loan. What we are earning from that loan? What the benefit get the government, the country? But the people giving taxes to pay the interest. That is why the government had to bring to some new law to VAT exemption, like not the exemption, that expansion. VAT expansion all the area to earn in tax. Why? The government doesn't have enough income.
Let's talk about revenue generation, Mr. Samarasinghe. You said that the NPP, the NPP clearly has a vision to govern this country if and when they do get the chance. Should the NPP be in power right now?
Yeah.
Should you be in control of Sri Lanka as a bankrupt nation with all of the fragilities we have, the debt payments, the bankruptcy that we are undergoing? How would you have ensured that the cost of living and the debt burden would have been balanced out without inconveniencing the people too much, without increasing taxes? How would you have increased government revenue?
Yeah. Jamal, when we consider about our budget, our budget more than 7 trillion.
Yes.
Nearly more, right now, nearly we will say about 7 trillion, 7,000 billion. But our income, the focus is 4,000. But last year also 2,500. It's definitely it will not achieve.
Yes.
Okay. Then the government should have a proper plan how to increase the government income, as well as government should have a proper plan how to develop the industries. There should be some building or to service provide or some production. Otherwise, there is no job creation. Third thing is our assets and our resources, especially tourism sectors and foreign remittance, migrations. In the so many areas we have to consider, as well as in shipping industry.
Right.
So, right now I will draw your attention. We have a oldest industry, tea processing industry.
Yes.
We have a auction here.
Yes.
More than 100 years old industry. The auction is still continuing in rupees now. Why we can't do the dollarize it? 120 million dollars per monthly sales. Monthly is
Can be generated.
Yeah, generated by the tea industry. But still it's not converted to the dollar auction. Then so many changes we have to do. Then as you asked, the debt burden is years burden. We had to discuss with the IMF also. Not easy access to, again we are getting some loan and we are paying this. No. We should have asked them to, previously you have given 16 time. IMF given 16 time loans to Sri Lanka.
Assistance, yes.
Assistance Sri Lanka. Then they have give the assistance to other agencies to facilitate loan facility,
Yes.
Guarantee by the IMF to give the loan to Sri Lanka. Then our issue is we have big debt, but we doesn't have enough asset.
Yes.
I remember on 2027 and 2027, the former Auditor General exposed his report, country report. He told on that time we had a 13 trillion debt, but we have asset is 1.9 trillion asset. The gap is very high now. Who responsible for that? That is why we have a not easy target, but we believe in our people of the country. They wish there should be a change.
Right.
There should be a big change. Then people will change then. That's why they are trying to bring NPP to power.
So let's touch on that.
Yeah.
You speak about bringing change. You speak about giving the people some sort of relief. We know the ideal time for that will be next year.
Yeah.
The President himself has announced that next year there will be a presidential election followed by a parliamentary election, and then afterwards local government elections as well. So the presidential election is the best way where you can make an impact. But many of your opposing parties say that Anurukumara Dissanayaka, who is tipped to be your presidential candidate, is only the Facebook president. He is only president on social media, and that they don't have the support of the grassroots. Do you concur with this?
Thanks for the question. Thanks for the question, because so many Facebook and so many social media activities and some media people are trying to say that. But my point of view, then who was the other candidate? Ranil Wickramasinghe? Are the people will accept? Sajith? People will accept? Or Basil? No. When the Anurukumara Dissanayaka, AKD, when go to the so many areas in the country.
To the village level.
To village level, some industry level, and some professionals associations. All are welcoming and all are going to be a strong support to his election. It is not its personal, but it's a NPP.
Yes,
He's our leader.
collectively.
Yeah, he's our leader. He's our presidential candidate. Definitely, he will be the next president of country. Definitely, that when he go to the abroad, the foreign visit we had already organized previously in USA and Korea and Australia. The people we are not created the photos, no? We are not a Photoshop creation. All the people in the country, they are living, they are studying, they are working. All are coming to participate the meeting and
it's a
give
natural
the
reaction by the people.
The natural reaction, that's why. If we are in a Facebook, then we can't do the struggle in the road, no? The last 18th. We bring the more than 50,000 people to the Nugegoda. Then we are asking who is the other president candidate or other parties organizing people against this government. Farmers, trade unions, fisherers, and intellectuals, and professional associations, and retirement persons, and women's. No. All the leads are these mentioned so many criteria and segments we are organizing. Then they are worried about these things. They are worried because all the people know next time Anura will be the president.
Right.
That's why they are trying to say in it his Facebook. No, they can say until hold the election. We'll see in the election. Definitely AKD will be the next president of country.
Right. Let's see in the next election. The NPP is confident that they will come into power in the next election, is Mr. Wasantha Samarasinghe's message for tonight. Thank you very much, Mr. Wasantha Samarasinghe, for joining me for a very interesting chat
Jamal.
tonight.
Thank you very much for giving me opportunity to had a nice discussion with you. Thank you.
Certainly. Thank you very much for joining. We were in conversation with Wasantha Samarasinghe, national organizer of the National Trade Union Centre and also the convener, Voice Against Corruption. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for tonight. Do take care and see you on another day.